Gus, come on, Gus. Hey, Gus, come on, Gus. Hey, Gus, come on, Gus. Fresh grass, come on, everybody. You know you want it. Let's go, guys. Well, Annabelle bringing up the rear. Hey, Jimmy, I can see you're getting your horns. They're starting to come in. See little bumps. They're like the itty bitty antler committee. So Abby Dog, we've got some exciting news for everybody. That's right, I am very pleased to announce that we have just purchased a bull that's gonna be coming here to Goldshot Farm. And the exciting news is that you guys have already met him. And when I say bull, I really should say bull calf. If you guys remember in a recent video, I went to a farm not too far from here and I was looking at some of their bull calves, and there was that one adorable bull calf that just started munching on my pants. Well, after doing a little bit more looking and consideration, I pulled the trigger and I purchased that bull calf. This is a long-term purchase decision. So this new bull calf will not get my cows pregnant this summer, but probably next summer would be when he starts to get into action. And then I'd hope to have him stick around for several years. I was super stoked on his personality. You know, he was so friendly, so docile. When I think about what I want in my first long-term bull, that's very much what I want to breed into my herd, as well as the type of animal I want to have to handle. Because let's face it, that bull calf will grow up bigger than any animal I currently have here on the farm. And as a newbie cattle owner, I will admit I'm still a little bit nervous about that prospect, which actually gets into the thing that I'm gonna be doing today. You see, I'm gonna be going back over to the Shatney farm, and Janet's gonna show me how they fence train their calves, as well as harness my new bull calf for the very first time. So I'm just gonna finish up chores here and then head on over to their farm. Oh no, I forgot to set the brake. All right, looks like I got more pushing to do.
Today we're going to halter the two bulls that are in the barn. One belongs to Morgan. Then we're going to do the fence training.
How's it going, pal?
Different.
So we're going to use this as an alternate squeeze shoe.
I've never done this before, have we?
This is brand new for him. He's never been restrained before. He's actually doing great. Sometimes they'll throw themselves.
I know. Very upsetting. I know.
Not your baby.
It's okay. Mom's right there, don't worry.
As long as she sees that we're not trying to harm him, she's going to be comfortable. He was unusually calm to begin with, but this is amazing to see this. And so now, forever, he will not forget that it feels okay to have a person touching him and that his mom's not upset. This is the beginning of full socializing.
It's not even your calf, you know that, right? You're gonna be helping out future herds on my farm.
All right, good spot. Is that a good spot? Right there.
You're a good one, guy.
And he is so handsome. He's peeing.
Yeah, he has been for a while. He's very well hydrated.
Oh, he is just absolutely so calm, bud. Yeah. Good to see you.
I know your friend's egging you on.
What do you think, Mama? It's all good? Oh, he really likes to eat clothing.
Get my clothes.
He's eating your shirt. I think you're next, pal.
So our parasite control is really the
There's also, if you're
the rotational grazing.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time they get back into a paddock, the cycle of the parasites has expired. The majority of the larvae are in the bottom 3 inches of the grass. So if you take animals out before they eat down below 3 inches, they're never getting to that. The rotational grazing does a lot of good things. It doesn't just help the soil, it also helps with parasite control. Oh, look at his teeth. You have perfect teeth. Yes, you do.
Right there, right there they are. That's where they are.
That's so good. Oh my God. That's so good.
And while I still haven't named this little bull calf, I can definitely tell that his personality is absolutely going to be perfect for our farm. It was amazing to see how docile he was while we worked with him.
So I explained to you, Morgan, that we're still learning things all the time. We never did this collar and the leash. We let them out into the small gated area, but occasionally they'd hit the fence and their first instinct is to just keep going from that hurt. So this makes it so much safer. If they hit the fence, you can hold them if they start to go forward. Okay, that's a good one.
You got some nice jewelry right there, buddy.
So we want him to explore naturally so that he ends up at the fence himself and learns that that's not a good choice. Some people try to put them on the fence. We never do that because then they think we're the ones that are causing the harm.
Some of the moms really
patient.
fence train with you though too.
Yes,
They're
yes.
like, no,
Yeah,
no.
that's true. As they get near the fence, sometimes the moms try to intercept them. It used to be, calf's out, shut the fence off, we're all running.
Right, like chaos, commotion, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, this is just simply, all right, I'm wandering around. I'm
Yep.
5 feet away or 20 feet away from where I've spent most of my life
Yeah.
for the fair.
So at the Champlain Valley Fair, they have a McDonald's farm where people can come see moms and babies of a huge variety of animals. Ducks, geese, llamas, cows. We have brought a cow and a calf to McDonald's farm. This will be our 51st year. And we have to pick a special cow and calf to go to the fair because there are around 800,000 people that come through during the 10 days of the fair. And we want a cow that is used to being around people, that doesn't mind people near her baby. They will be in a fence, and I do put up signs that say, do not touch my horns, do not touch my face, because it's so super tempting to people to want to reach in and grab Star's horns. So he will get very socialized. There will be strollers going by. There will be babies crying. There'll be geese honking. And
Good, because we have a lot of geese, so getting desensitized to geese would be a good thing before
actually-
coming to our farm.
It actually is a benefit for the calf that does go to the fair because nothing scares them after that. They're not skittish. And Star has been there a couple of times. She's a great fair girl. People are pretty fascinated with the Highlands.
Yeah.
Generally, females' horns grow up. Bulls' horns grow forward. Steers' horns, due to the hormone change, often go straight out. When you see a cow like this, at least in our herd, it is not a genetic issue. It is when she was a calf, she either got bumped on the horn bud or was pushing heads with some of the other animals and damaged the horn bud, which makes it grow a little bit differently. She will not pass that on to her offspring. So her offspring will have traditional horns. In fact, she's had many, many offspring with traditional horns. But it, again, is a benefit for the fair because her horns curve back, and when people walk up to the fence, if she did turn her head, her horns are going to be facing inward, not outward.
Good job, buddy.
They get introduced to grain so that they know what it is when they come in for weaning, so that if you had to move them. And these guys don't get it on a regular basis.
Yeah, I mean, you're not using it as really a nutritional thing. It's
only just
a moving thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I found that like the alfalfa works pretty good. What makes you go with the grain versus like say alfalfa pellets or cubes?
I said last time is that we don't feed treats.
Right, like by
so
hand, yeah.
They don't get used to that as a reward. So the grain is just easier.
Sometimes with the horns too, I'd rather be putting down a
Yeah,
a bucket
you
with a
can-
bucket or the hay or whatever, and I can keep my distance, but still.
One thing I was super impressed with was Janet and Ray's barn. I love the cattle handling setup. It just seems very simple in terms of moving animals around, working animals, trying to get access to them, trying to get vet care, all of those things. And particularly for calving, a lot of the stuff that they have set up there makes so much sense. I think I need to build something similar eventually.
Yeah, he's definitely a little more. Hey, pal.
It was interesting working with that second bull calf because I could definitely see a difference in personality versus my guy. Much more skittish.
One's a little more of a handful than yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Good job.
Yeah, we got it.
She wants him to come back.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They talk to him and say, "Excuse me, come out of the fence." And they look and they say, "I'm behind a gate."
Well, I'm really realizing how you're set up here in terms of the layout. makes for doing this work so much easier.
Amazing. I put some green in the corner, and he's going to reach over.
Number 20.
Easy, pal.
You can see the difference in his personality.
Throughout the day, I definitely learned a lot of stuff by spending time at Ray and Janet's farm, and I can't wait to bring home this bull calf. But like I said, I still have to come up with a name for him. Any suggestions from anyone?